So I'm going to be posting long videos, like 3 minutes, until I can get into at least the live area. But I want to let y'all know that God is not going to give up on y'all. Okay? It doesn't matter how far you are in your sin. It doesn't matter how many times you doubt yourself. It doesn't matter how many times you sin. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, what you've done. Nothing can ever separate us from the love of God, because God is loving. God is love. Not love is God, but God is love. And he gives tender love, tender mercy. His mercy endures forever. He's compassionate on whom he's compassionate, merciful on who he's merciful. God does what he pleases. He answers according to his will. He does all of these things. Remember that he wakes you up every single morning. And it pleases him to wake you up, because that's a new chance of life. That's a new chance of life. And he loves you so much. And don't forget that, because most of y'all are parents. And y'all want to know that y'all children loves y'all. Even if they don't tell you. Their actions. I don't want y'all giving up, because that's not what this is about. Jesus is never going to give up on you. He gave his life. He laid down his life for you. This is not something y'all want to hear, but it's something y'all need to hear as the body of Christ. I don't want y'all being led astray by all these people in the world that is so full of sin, so full of corruption. They let Satan enter into their hearts, and it became more about greed than God's sheep. It became more about pride rather than sound doctrine. They twist scriptures. They're telling you la fairy tale messages that thus saith the Lord. And God never said that. If it does not come to pass, it's not of God. So for you little sheep out there who's been deceived, these churches taking your money, don't give your money. Even if they tell you to come up, don't give your money unless you want to. That is a blessing that God gave for you to have that money. Now, if that's your church, you go ahead and tithe. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay? Let's get that straight. You don't have to tithe just because they tell you. You don't have to tithe a certain amount. If God said no more than 10%, no less, why are you giving more? These are men, and they're feeding off of y'all. And y'all, some of y'all are innocent. Some of y'all are new to this. Y'all trying to do whatever you hear is right. And that's what happens. They feed off of everything. Some of y'all are skeptics. But don't be skeptical in Jesus, because he's the only one that's never going to lead you astray. And he's the only one that truly loves you. And he gave parents so that they can show you what love is actually like.